So today we're just going to have a first few goes at marking a few bits and pieces. So I've just run the BSL app Simple. What we're doing is our ghd-repair.co.uk address, and I've got it at the height of 1.6 millimeters. So what the idea there is I want to be able to mark certain items that we sell. Now I've already done a test mark. As you can see, that has come out perfectly there. A couple of other things we want to try, just back of the plastic here. We're going to try perhaps a logo on some worn out hinge caps. And we're also going to try the PCB. Now I'm in a well ventilated workshop, but this machine will sit inside here, so I'll be able to have the exhaust fan running. So I'm just going to sit the machine in here normally on a board with the fan on, and we can just suck any fumes out. Some things that you should not be working on, you can find out what the dangerous plastics that might give off cyanide and all that sort of stuff. So just don't go engraving stuff willy-nilly unless you've got superb fume extraction. Okay, so I'm going to put the camera up here, and hopefully we can get a view. Where's the dot? There. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to make that logo a bit bigger on the computer, and then we're going to do this arm again. So yeah, I've just done it a bit bigger. Now what I'm going to do, so I've done the small one on that side. Hopefully you can see, where is it? I can't even see it myself. Yeah, it's down there. And on the other side, we're just going to align the red dots. So can you see the dots? I think you probably can. I think we need to go up there. No, one way, down. So that is the dot. The dot's lined up. We're just going to hit the red bit there, and now you can see hopefully where that is going to appear. Now I've got speed I changed to 200, power 100, frequency 30 kilohertz. I'm sure I saw somewhere a list of materials and recommended speeds, but it's not in the manual, so I wonder whether I saw that online. Anyway, I'm going to do one pass. Actually, I've got it to 6. I'm just going to have to cancel that. I'm going to change the number, or they call it number of processing, but that's the number of times it will mark it. Just going to check we're in the right area again. We are, and now I'm just going to quickly mark that. You saw that little puff of smoke come off, and hopefully, I don't know whether you can see it or not. It's the lighting's not the best. Let me just move the camera. Yeah, there you go. So that's the bigger one, and that's the smaller one. So nice and crisp, and that's a good mark left on there. Yes, somebody could scratch it off, but it would be pretty obvious if they did scratch it off and then send a part back. Why would they? It's just pointless. Or if they sent their faulty item back and kept our good one, that would be very obvious. So yeah, so that's done. Let's go back onto here. Now again, I'm just going to quickly try and hold this in place. Need something else to balance that on. That'll probably do it. So we're going to line up the dots again. Hopefully you can see them. This time it's got to come up because the little dot's further away. There we go. This time I'm going to run it bigger. Let's just see if that's about right. Yeah, so you can see it's a bit bigger. I'm just going to slide it across a bit off of that little moulding mark. This time I'm going to run it a couple of times, see if we can get a deeper mark. I'm going to run it 3 times this time. Here we go. And this time it is quite nicely marked on there, and yeah, now you can feel it. You've got a definite burnt engraving there, but look how crisp that is. Absolutely perfect, very professional. So we can do the arms. I'm just going to do this other one. This was a scrap arm, as you can see it's got a great crack outside of it. So I'm going to just wipe that. We're going to go up, no, down. That's about right. So just going to hold this. We will just do the red mark. That looks pretty good, and we're going to do the same. 200 speed, 3 passes, 100% power, and we're just going to mark that. And there we go. Don't know whether you can see that very clearly or not. Hopefully you can. That is exactly what I wanted to be able to do on our own stock. So that is great. Definitely going to have to go in the fume extractor, I think, because I can definitely smell burning. So next thing I want to be able to mark is our circuit boards. Let's find a good spot for it. Gonna have to make that smaller again, I think. So let's just going to see if we can. Actually, I'm going to put it on that white. I've got to go. Whoops, up. Don't know if you can see it. This buzzer might be in the way, but I'm just on that white painted strip. Just going to hit the red. Whoops. And we're just going to line that up there. This is quite tough and reflective, so I'm going to do 6 passes. Let's just double check. That looks good, just there. And we're going to mark. And there we go. Let me just grab the camera again. And hopefully you can see a very nice engraving there. Let's try it on the green. I suspect that is going to be a tough one to mark, but we'll try it. So in that case I might as well just bring this down a fraction, see what that does. Well, I've been looking away, not wearing the goggles, but this time I'm going to look at it and I'll actually wear the goggles. So, yeah, spot on. I know this isn't going to work, so we're going to do 10 passes at 200. Let's just mark that. Yeah, actually the red light almost disappears on that green when I've got these glasses on. I can just about see it. Well, I can see it clearly when the glasses are up. If I put them down, pretty much disappears. It's in the right place, so let's give that a go, see what we get. Glasses off. And you can see there that it's done that quite well. What the hell? Have I got that? Oh, it looked like an L. It's where is it? Yeah, it's putting a dot above it, but it looks like an L. Yeah, I might want to change the font there. Well, just the line resolution might be wrong as well. Anyway, you get the idea. Let's just try on the capacitor surface. Just going to bring this down to, let's try it at 2 passes. Just line that up and fire it. And hopefully you can see that it's focusing. Yeah, so that is all good. We can now mark these boards with our own logo, etc., as they go out. Now, the other thing I wondered about is if we could get any sort of mark onto these. I've got we sell new caps. Let's just bring that up a bit. There we go. Now, what if I wanted to do just the GHD repair bit? See what that will do. We can centre that, or just burn it into there. I think with two passes. And there we go. So that's happily burnt into there. So no doubt we could do a logo. I don't know whether I can quickly draw something. Actually, probably I can't do that very quickly. I'm just going to pause the video here and we'll come back with a little logo, hopefully. Okay, so I just quickly did a test. I've just grabbed one of the default designs and I've just shrunk it right down. It's massive. It's overburnt in sections, but this was a first attempt. So just centered a GHD hinge cap, and we're just going to do the outline. I don't know whether you can see it. Hopefully you can. There's a little rectangle. Looks pretty close. We're just going to fire that. Speed 400, power 100. See if that is good enough. I'm sure the line thickness is adjustable somewhere, but let's just mark that. That's cool. Yeah. Probably could go even faster than that. Hopefully that's in focus. Very hard to tell on this camera screen. But you get the idea. You're going to be able to do all sorts of things like that. People could have their initials on brand new blank hinge caps. All sorts of customization options are possible there. I noticed GHD recently are letting people choose to have a name put on their hair straighteners. So let's just try that. Which way this is going to print? I can't remember, but let's have a look. Let's get rid of that logo. And we'll go to text, and I'll just drag that in there. So on the screen I'm left of centre with this text, so if we just do a red and F1, and you can see exactly where that is going to go. Hopefully you can see that on camera. You know, what would be ideal here is if you had a camera pointing straight down underneath here on the workpiece, so you can, you know, get above it and look. But yeah, let's see if we can get that just about right. Okay, well, that looks good. So now we're going to burn my name into that, see how that comes out. Oh yeah, of course, helps if you apply... Oh, bugger. I typed the name in but forgot to hit the application button. But yeah, I mean, you can see straight away that that text has appeared just fine in there. It's a similar brightness to the actual worn logo. Oh dear. So yeah, that works absolutely fine. Again, with the good ventilation of the CO2 laser, you won't even get that little puff of smoke coming into the workshop. And yeah, I'm very happy with that. So really, I think the sky's the limit here as to what you might be able to do with the correct ventilation. Let's just try something else. So there's clearly no issues with plastics. Let's see if we can just put something onto a bit of steel. This is super reflective, so I'm going to wear the glasses this time. And this time I'm actually going to change the text and save it. The OK button is called application in this program. Pretty stupid, but as soon as you click application it actually applies the text, and that is going out of a 70 by 70 area, so I'm going to drag that along and shrink it down. Let's just do a red F1. Yeah, and you can see that's way too big. Very hard to see with the glasses on. We're going to shrink that again. Let's get it right down. Move it to the middle, and we'll hit the red again. Looks pretty close. Now I suspect a low speed and multiple passes is going to be required for it to do anything here. So let's mark it, say 10 times. Speed will drop down 150. And I'm guessing here we'll have to look research online. We'll just check the mark again. Looks good. And we'll just mark it, see what happens. And absolutely bugger all. Okay, that's interesting. We've absolutely got nothing on there whatsoever. So it can't mark stainless steel. And it just looks like scratches on there. Let's try the actual... Oh, wait a minute. Did I not? Oh, I didn't have it focused, did I? What an idiot. That's because the other red dot was through the hole onto there. Oops, it's come down. Well, there you go. Typical newbie error, I guess. So, looks pretty good. Glasses on. I'll slow it down even more, actually. Let's do 50, 10 passes, and let's fire that up. Here we go. Oh yeah, actually it marked it pretty quick. I'm sure I didn't need to do 10 passes at all. It's just that it was completely out of focus before. So of course it couldn't do it. Wish there was a progress bar or something like that. There's an elapsed time, but not progress. But yeah, that is finished. Again, you've got to get the light just right on this. I don't know whether it's going to show up. I can see it when the light's right. Let's do it on the blade. Might be easier to see once it's done. There we go. Let's just stop that. Now, I wonder if we should change the settings. Speed. Let's do speed 20. See what happens. Oh, we'll just hit mark. Oh, instantly I can see it. So we're at 47 seconds. One minute. And we're done. Let's have a look what that's done. Okay, so much better. There. Oh, and please focus. There we go. So yeah, it's just going to need some well, it's very much like the CO2 laser. I'm writing down all of the settings that work, and I guess we're going to have to do the same for this. There is a sheet somewhere with the guidelines. I wish I could remember where I saw it. Maybe it's on the website, but I'll download that and have a look. But that's absolutely fine. That is nice and crisp. It's not filled in, don't forget. This is in text outline mode, whatever they call that. Yeah, I don't know. So I could fill that in, and obviously it would be even darker. So yeah, happy with that. Not sure what else I can show. Oh, hang on a sec. Let's just try some silicone rubber, but let's not do that. What about an old? What have we got? Let's have a look. I know what we can do. We have a little 0.1mm spudger, and I'm going to put GHD repair across that. See if we can fill the text in as well. That would be useful. just don't know, I haven't found the fill option yet, which is bloody annoying because it was a very clear button on the other program, but I just can't see it in here. Right, let's just have a look at that. I'm going to have to do it in the outline again until I've found the fill button and make this a lot bigger this time. Again, very hard to see whether it's exactly in the centre. I think you'd need cameras all round. Again, trying to bring that up in size. Try the red mark again. Yeah, that's pretty good. So let's do 5 times at 20. Actually, no, let's do 1 times and have a look and then go from there. If you want to do a lot of things quickly, 1 pass is going to be required. Just double check, that looks good. And we'll fire that up. See the way that popped up with the heat? Oh, absolutely perfect. Again, hard to show this because of the reflections and everything. If I just get it between reflections, there you go. That's really nice and crisp. You know, that took a split second or 2. And that is a nice mark in there. So, God's sake, reflections everywhere. Sorry about that. So, let's do it again on the other side. Close enough. And let's fire that up. Wonder what the difference will be if we increase the speeds quite up, you know, quite high. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Very nicely engraved, you can just feel that on there. I don't know whether you can even see that. It's nice and clear to me. Would be better if it was filled in, and I guess that'll be the next thing. I'll have to work out where the fill command is. So look, let's first look at this. It can clearly do lots of different things that are going to be very useful to me, like security marking things, logos, metals. I'm going to try some of the stuff they sent through. I'll tell you what, let's just quickly do one of these black business cards. We'll be able to use this multiple times if we just do a little logo at the top there. I'm going to pop it up back to one of the higher settings now. Let's see what 1 pass at 500mm a second will do. Just going to line up with the red. And we'll fire that off. Pretty good. Now if we just do one below that at a lower speed, we'll be able to see what the difference is, I guess. So let's reduce this down to 200 and see what that does. It looks good, and we'll just fire that. Now, a very clear difference. The higher speed, it's not as crisp, not as bright and not as defined as the one below that. So these are the things we're going to have to learn as we go. But it is very, very nice indeed. That's excellent. Very, very pleased with that. We'll just drop it to 100. And see what that will do. Let's just get that lined up again. Okay, close enough. So this is at 100. I'm sure there'll be a sweet spot. Yeah, see, there is. See, there was no benefit of going down to that speed. I can't see any difference. You've just wasted time. So yeah, I guess like the other things, we'll do a test grid, speeds versus well, actually power I think on these is pretty much set at 100% all the time, but there's definitely no difference from what we had it on right down to what it was on that time. I think it was 200 to 100, no difference. So yeah, excellent, delighted. So yeah, hope that was helpful.